They always say that actions speak louder than words, but here's the secret. Presence can speak even louder. And sometimes what you don't say can have a bigger impact than anything you could ever say. This is something I want to share with you today. You see, we live in a world where many people think they need to talk a lot to make an impact. They fill every moment with noise, trying to be the loudest, the funniest, the most outrageous. But true power doesn't come from talking too much. It comes from saying less and meaning more. It's about understanding that your presence can influence others without you saying a word. Now, let me ask you a question. How many times have you found yourself in a situation where someone was talking nonstop, trying so hard to impress or convince you, but their words didn't carry any weight? Their presence didn't match their words and you couldn't help but feel a disconnect. We've all been there, right? Now, how did that make you feel? Did you trust that person? Did you connect with them on a deeper level? Or did you start to lose interest because their actions didn't match their words? On the other hand, think of a time when someone's silence spoke volumes. Maybe it was a friend who listened without interrupting when you needed to vent, or an acquaintance who respected your silence in a shared moment of grief. How did that person's presence make you feel seen, understood, valued? Sometimes being there in silence is the most powerful thing you can do. You see, the art of saying less is a powerful tool for anyone who wants to become influential. By understanding when to stay silent and when to speak up, you can make a lasting impact on those around you. Now, before I dive into this topic, let me ask you for a favor. If you find value in my content, would you consider supporting me by liking and sharing? Your support helps me reach more people and continue creating insightful content. Thank you for your support. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, you might be thinking, I talk a lot. It's just how I am. But here's the truth. Talking too much isn't a natural trait. It's a habit that has been reinforced over time through our interactions with others. Many people have learned to fill the silence with chatter because they are uncomfortable with pauses. They fear that silence will lead to awkwardness or expose a lack of knowledge. But this constant chatter ends up diluting their impact on others. People tune out the background noise and stop listening. When you talk too much, you lose the opportunity to create a lasting impression. Silence, on the other hand, can be uncomfortable at first, but it doesn't have to be awkward. Embracing silence doesn't mean you're being lazy or uninterested. It shows that you're introspective, self-aware, and comfortable with who you are. When you sit in silence, you allow others to focus on what you do say. It creates a sense of anticipation and makes your words carry more weight. Think about it. When someone talks nonstop about everything and anything, do you really listen to them? Or do you find yourself zoning out and not hearing a word they say? We've all experienced this before. When someone talks too much, they end up saying nothing. Their words lose their impact and they fail to inspire or persuade. But when you say less, you say it with more conviction. People lean in to hear what you have to say because they know you don't waste words. When you choose your words carefully, each one becomes more impactful and memorable. Being quiet doesn't mean you're weak or insecure. It means you're confident enough to let your presence speak for itself. It means you're secure in your own identity and don't need to overcompensate with words. When you're comfortable with silence, you can be fully present in the moment. You can observe, reflect, and listen without distraction. You become more attuned to the energy in the room and can respond accordingly. It takes a certain level of confidence and emotional intelligence to sit in silence and embrace it. It means you're secure in your own identity and don't need to fill the silence with chatter to feel validated. When you're comfortable with silence, you become more observant and attuned to the people around you. You notice their body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. This allows you to build stronger connections and empathize with others on a deeper level. So if you want to become more influential, learn the art of saying less. Don't feel the need to fill every moment with chatter. Instead, be comfortable with silence. Let your presence speak for itself. You'll be amazed at the impact it can have on those around you. You see, being silent doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're giving yourself time to think, to plan, to strategize. Silence is where the real power lies. When you're quiet, you're able to observe, to listen, to take in all the information around you. You're not just reacting, you're responding. And that's a crucial distinction. Think about a boxer in the ring. When they're quiet, they're focused, they're calculating, they're strategizing. Their silence is a form of power, a way of intimidating their opponent. Being silent doesn't mean you're weak or defeated. It means you're conserving your energy, waiting for the right moment to strike. Many people think that talking too much is a sign of confidence, but it's not. True confidence comes from knowing when to stay silent. When you talk too much, you run the risk of exposing your weaknesses, revealing information that could be used against you. But when you're quiet, you keep your cards close to your chest. You don't reveal your hand, and that gives you a strategic advantage. People often underestimate the power of silence. They think it's awkward or uncomfortable, but it doesn't have to be. Silence can be peaceful, it can be reflective, it can be powerful. When you embrace silence, you're not giving up. You're giving yourself a chance to recharge, to refocus, to come back stronger. The ability to be silent in the face of adversity is a sign of true strength. It means you can control your emotions, resist the urge to lash out, and maintain your composure. When you're silent, you're not showing weakness, you're showing self-control. In a world where many people admire those who can talk a big game, it's important to remember that true power comes from knowing when to stay silent. It's a subtle yet impactful skill that can make a significant difference in various aspects of your life. So practice the art of being silent. Embrace the power of stillness and watch how it can transform your interactions, decision-making, and personal growth. Don't be afraid to sit in silence. Let your presence speak and observe the profound impact it can have on your journey towards mastery. So remember, brothers, the man who controls his words is the man who owns the room. When you embrace silence, you become the master of your domain. Use this power wisely and watch how it elevates your presence and influence in every interaction. Thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your brothers. Until next time.